Yes, we are back in my conservatory and we're going to do another how-to video. And I'm going to show you how to make a maggot rig. I hope you guys are all fine, all looking after yourselves out there. We're in another second lockdown. Great, lakes are still open though, on a positive. Well, anyway, without further ado, let's get into this video. I'm going to show you how to make a maggot rig. Right, let's get into it. Right, so here we go. So first of all, I'm going to use some end trap, 20 pound, coated braid. We're going to pull a nice bit of length off there. Always pull off more than you need. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strip all the coated off. You can buy tools to do this, but I'm going to use my teeth. There we go, she's all stripped and done. So the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to attach one of these hook rings to the end. So this is going to be quite fiddly. And what this ring will do, this ring is going to you'll be able to tie the maggots on. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do a 5-turn blood knot. It looks a bit like that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you get the tag end and you put that back through the first loop by the ring like that. And then we're gonna slowly tease the knot down. Like so. There we have it. First stage done. So what we're going to do now is we're going to cut the tag end off. This part here, we don't need this. We don't need this at all. So it's off. I really need some decent pair of sharp scissors. Okay, there it is. Done. So what we're going to do now is we're going to attach our boilie. I'm just going to attach this 15mm dumbbell to it. That. Put the bait needle through the rig ring. Put it through like so. There you have it. She's on. Now what we're going to do is we're going to attach another hook ring because we kind of want the blowback set up. So we attach this. Oh, she went on a beaut. She went on a beaut. There she is. So we kind of want that. This kind of be a bit of a tricky bit, but we need the ring not too close to the boilie, but close, if that makes any sense. Run it back there. So we just do a loop. So you did it. Put that over the boilie. There she is. tied on. We're losing this through a bit. So there's she tied on there. Okay, there we have it. Now we will attach the hook. So I've got a size 6 wide gape hook pattern here. Okay, now we're going to put this on. So what we do first is we put the business end of the hook through the hook ring, like so. Okay, you see that there? Look in the business. And then we just simply, because you kind of want the ring on the bend of the hook, there, hold that in place. Now we go through the back of the eye on the hook, and then let's just do the simple knotless knot. So we go around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold that in place, and then we go through the back of the eye again. And there we have it. She's attached, looking very nice. So now I'm going to add a kicker, or you can use shrink tubing, whatever takes you. I like the kickers because they, you know, you don't have to go through the steaming process and everything, but it's all personal preference. Entirely up to you what you want to use. Go on. So there we have it. The kicker is on, looking kickerish. So what the kicker does, it kicks the hook around, and then you can get a nice decent hook hold in the carp's huge mouth, hopefully. So what we're going to do now is we're going to use some IQ for the hook link section. So again, put off a nice length so you can adjust the size of your hook link you want. And if you're wondering what these are bonsai scissors, and they do very nicely. So we're gonna do the Albright knot. It can be very tricky, but once you've done it a few times, it will get easier. But it's not for the faint-hearted. It can get very fiddly sometimes. So we're going to put the braided line through the loop, pull down your desired length from the IQ to your hook. So about there is cool. So now we're going to use the braided line, and we're going to go around both of these tags. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to go back down a couple of more times to 3 or 4. 1. 3, and you put the tag end back in the same way you went through, if that makes sense, in the first loop. Like that. Can you see that? And then we can put it down tight. Moisten not a bit. Bit of spit on there, and then we can pull that tight. Ideally, personally, I would have liked that a bit closer, but just for the purpose of the video, we leave it like that, but it's all personal preference. I would have liked it to be, stupid camera, I would have liked this knot to be a little bit closer to the kicker, but we'll leave it as that for now. And it's the Albright knot, so it's a also, I should call it a combi rig. We cut the tag ends off. The reason why they call it a combi rig, because it's a combination of 2 different materials. There we go. Right, now what we're going to do is we're going to slide on the anti-tangle sleeve. I tell you what, how about we put the anti-tangle sleeve on the right way first. So you want to slide your line through the thinner end of the anti-tangle sleeve, pointing towards the rig, the hook itself, not the way I just done it. There we have it. She's on. Now I'm going to attach the swivel. Blood knot, I'm going to put it on with a blood knot. It's my fave. So now what you can do now is get the desirable length of the hook link. I like mine short-ish. So I like the instant hit you get to the lead. So I like mine kind of short. So I'm happy with that, but it's all, again, it's all personal preference. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, you put the tag end back through the first loop near the swivel. Tease it down. Moist or not, she's moist. That's it. Pull it down tight, and we can cut the tag end off. Then you can pull the anti-tangle sleeve back up over the swivel. Slowly feed on there. Ow. So this is a pop-up. So then you've got your hook ring there. So what you do is you use a needle, a thread and some floss. You kind of feed 10 to 15 maggots on the floss, and then you put one of the tag ends through the ring with all the maggots on, and you just do a couple of granny knots to tie it on there, and you'll have a nice bundle of maggots sitting on top of your pop-up, and it'll just be sitting there, floating there, looking all kinds of delicious, and hopefully it'll bag you all kinds of decent carp. So now what we do is we're going to put a bit of putty on. So we put the putty around the combi knot. Oh, just knocked the camera. Soz. So my advice to you is when you've done this, you know, just when you're on the bank, get a bucket of water of all sorts, and you test it in the water. Because what you kind of want, you don't want the putty to just pull the rig down. You kind of want the rig to just drift down. And I think the purpose for that is you know, the carp are kind of like hoovers. See, they go around hoovering up the bottom and filtering all the grub through, and the lighter your hook bait is, the quicker they will suck it up into their mouth, and then bosh, you're on to a carp. So there it is. That is my, well, not mine, not personally mine, but that is how I make my maggot rig for the cold months and when it gets a little bit chilly. So what I do is also I will steam this straight. Just this hook link, you want that nice and straight. But apart from that, you attach this to your main line up where the leg clips are and everything. But there you go. That is the rig done. And hopefully we'll have some cracking fish on the bank, and I hope it catches you some cracking carp. Yes, there it is. It's all done. That is I keep saying that is the maggot rig. I hope it helps you out. I hope it lands you plenty of carp on the bank. That is it from me. I love you all. Keep supporting the channel. Okay, you know what to do. Subscribe, like, share, leave a comment, hit that notification bell so you get notified anytime a new video pops up. Well, for me, I'm done. And remember, keep those lines wet.